Some women keep losing people, facing battles, and walking alone, not because they're unlucky, but because they're chosen. Sign number 1, you experience constant separation. Have you noticed how people come into your life, but never seem to stay? Friendships fade, relationships fall apart. Even people you trusted suddenly distance themselves. At first, it feels like rejection, but what if it's actually protection? God will remove people who can't go where He's taking you. Not everyone is meant to understand your calling, and not everyone is meant to stay long enough to benefit from it. So instead of asking, why do people keep leaving me? Start asking, what is God protecting me from? Sign number 2, you go through battles that don't make sense. Your life hasn't been easy, and that's not by accident. You've faced struggles that felt unnecessary. Attacks that came out of nowhere, moments where everything seemed to fall apart at once, and people around you, they don't go through half of what you do. It makes you question, why is my life so hard? But here's the truth, when you're chosen, you're not just living a normal life, you're in a spiritual battle. The enemy doesn't waste energy on people who aren't a threat. So if you've been under pressure, facing constant opposition, it's not because you're weak, it's because there's something on your life worth fighting against. Sign number 3, you feel different, like you don't belong anywhere. No matter where you go, something always feels off. You can be in a room full of people, laughing, talking, smiling, and still feel completely alone inside. It's like you're there, but not really there. You try to connect, you try to relate, but conversations feel surface level, like they never reach where you truly are. And sometimes you catch yourself thinking, why can't I just be like everyone else? You watch how easily others fit in, how naturally they belong, and for a moment, you wish you could shrink yourself, just enough to feel accepted. But no matter how hard you try, you can't ignore that feeling. Because deep down, you're different, not better, not worse, just set apart. And that difference, it can feel like a burden before it feels like a blessing. There will be nights where the silence feels heavy, moments where you question your place in the world, times where you wonder if something inside you is broken. But listen carefully. Nothing is wrong with you. You were never created to blend into spaces that were never meant to hold you. God separates certain people early because where He's taking them requires a different mindset, a deeper spirit, a stronger foundation. If you felt comfortable everywhere, you'd settle in places that were too small for you. That discomfort you feel, it's not rejection. It's not failure. It's not you being too much. It's direction. It's God quietly pulling you away from environments that can't support who you're becoming. So instead of asking, why don't I fit in anywhere? Start asking, where is God preparing me to belong? Sign number 4, you feel a strong inner pull toward God. Even when you try to ignore it, you can't. You can distract yourself, stay busy, fill your time with people, noise, and things that should make you feel full, but somehow they never do. Because no matter how far you drift, there's always something pulling you back. It's subtle, but it's constant. A quiet voice in your mind, a feeling in your chest, a moment where everything slows down and you just know you need God. And it doesn't always happen in perfect moments. Sometimes it hits you late at night, when everything is silent. Sometimes it comes after you've made a mistake, when guilt tries to take over. Sometimes it shows up for no reason at all, a sudden urge to pray, to cry, to just sit in stillness. And you can't explain it, because this isn't something you learned. It's something placed inside you. While others can go days, weeks, even months without thinking about God, you can't. Because your spirit recognizes what it belongs to. You might run, but you never run too far. You might fall, but something always pulls you back up. That's not coincidence. That's calling. When God chooses you, He doesn't leave you to figure life out on your own. He plants something inside you that keeps drawing you closer again and again, not to control you, but to guide you, not to shame you, but to restore you. So if you've ever felt that pull, that unexplainable need to come back to God, don't ignore it, because some people search their whole lives and never feel what you feel, but you do, which means you're not just seeking God. He's been calling you this whole time. Sign number 5, you've been through deep emotional pain. Your strength didn't come from nowhere. It came from everything you survived, the heartbreak that changed you, the betrayal you never saw coming, the moments you felt abandoned by people you trusted the most. There were nights you cried yourself to sleep, replaying everything in your mind, wondering what you did wrong. There were days you smiled in front of people while silently falling apart inside. And the hardest part? No one really knew how much it hurt. You learned how to carry pain quietly, how to hold everything in, and still show up like nothing was wrong. At one point, you probably questioned everything, your worth, your purpose, even God. You asked, why is this happening to me? Why does it hurt this much? And it felt like there was no answer. But here's what most people don't understand. Some people go through life untouched, but chosen ones are shaped through pressure, because the depth of your pain is directly connected to the depth of your purpose. God doesn't waste pain. Every tear you cried in silence, every moment you thought you wouldn't make it, every time you felt broken, was doing something inside you. It was building strength you didn't know you had. It was creating empathy that others lack. It was preparing you to understand, lead, and help people on a level most never reach. What tried to destroy you was actually developing you. And the reason you didn't break completely? Because you were never meant to stay broken. So if you've been through pain that changed you, pain that forced you to grow up faster, pain that made you stronger but also quieter, that wasn't random. That was preparation. Because the woman you're becoming requires everything you've been through. Now let me ask you something. If you see yourself in these signs, this isn't random. This message found you for a reason. Because being chosen isn't just about going through pain, and it's not just about being protected. It's about purpose. A purpose most people never even realize they have. And here's the part no one tells you. The same things that made your life feel confusing, the same battles, the same delays, the same isolation, are all connected to something bigger that hasn't fully revealed itself yet. So the real question is, are you going to ignore it, or are you going to start paying attention? Because once you realize what God is actually preparing you for, your entire life will start to make sense in a way it never has before. If this spoke to you, comment chosen. I want to see who this message reached. And be honest with yourself. Which one of these signs hit you the hardest? Drop the number in the comments. I read every single one.